Gentlemen, and welcome to number 23 Meredith Street here in the heart of Mount Waverley. By way of introduction, my name is Courtney Matthews. I'll be the auctioneer here today, and assisting me there are a number of my colleagues from our offices located at 303 Stevenson's Road. I've got Wade, Claire, I've got Jay, I've got Ish, I've got Ramat, and a number of others if I've missed them, and I think Rachel and Selena in the right-hand side as well. They're here to help you with any questions you may have in regards to the contract, the Section 32, which has been on display for the last half an hour and indeed throughout most of the campaign. They're also here to help you with your bids and bidding today. So if you'd like a hand with your bidding, you can discreetly come up to them and ask them for a hand or wave them over, and they will hopefully secure or help you secure the right to come in and sign contracts with us at the very end. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms of the contract. I'm going to talk through the rules for today's auction, talk a bit about the home and the opportunity that's here for you today, and then from that point on, I will call for your competitive bidding. The property is known in the contract as Lot 237 on Plan 073523 and Certificate of Title Volume 8863 Folio 523, but in plain English it's known to you and I as 23 Meredith Street here in Mount Waverley. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings, so basically everything that is stuck is staying with the property here today. That includes the floor coverings, the window furnishings and the electrical light fittings. Today's sale is via public auction, whereby 10% deposit is required. And we will require you today, if you're successful, to pay a $20,000 deposit, and then the balance of that 10% can come through on Monday. And settlement's fairly flexible, and it revolves around 60, 90 or 120 days. So in and around that time frame is what we're able to offer you in terms of settlement. If you have settlement terms outside of what I've just mentioned, raise your hand please, so that our staff members can have a quick chat to you before we get underway. The rules for today's auction are fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request, and the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward with the rules and the terms here today. Again, if you've got any questions, raise your hand. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about the home and opportunity that rests behind me today as well. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double lock-up garage in the heart of Mount Waverley, inside the Mount Waverley Secondary College catchment zone. Only about a minute walk to a primary school as well, if you've got primary school aged children or are planning to have that situation happen in the near future for you. But again, school zoning super important. It means that you're living in and having a property in a high capital growth area, one of the highest capital growth areas in the southeast suburbs of Melbourne. The home itself, a fantastic layout to work with. You've got a lovely lounge and dining area that wraps around into the kitchen space, a north-facing backyard with a swimming pool, and obviously on a nicer day we'd be enjoying that. But again, north-facing backyard and typical of any design in the future, a great orientation for whatever you want to do. The home is open to you if you want to renovate, change, extend, do what you like to the home to make it your own, or perhaps you're looking at the block and the block size of some 715 square metres as a potential new home site down the track, but up to you. Subject council permitting any alterations, of course. Ducted heating and air conditioning is unit as well on the wall. Walk to the primary school, walk to the shops, the cafes, restaurants. Short drive to the Glen, short drive to Chatston Shopping Centre, around the corner and you're on the Monash and headed towards the city in 15 minutes. So location is A1 for all those reasons. A fantastic home and opportunity for you to work with, to start your family life in, as it's been a much loved family home as well. But to have it, to hold it, to sign contracts, you're going to need to raise your hand and call out to a bit nice and loud here today. And before I knock it down, make sure you're the successful bidder. How I sell today, I call 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. When the hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place. So make sure you've raised your hand, called out to a bid nice and loud, and secured this fantastic home, 23 Meredith Street. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hand. A fair and reasonable start's what I look for in your hands from here. You start me where you like, I'll be guided by you. How lovely and quiet the neighbourhood is and what you can get used to. Great neighbours, we've met a few along the way. In your hands, you make a start. Even if you're nervous, you're going to need to bid to buy it, so I leave it to you to make a start or bid or offer from here. Otherwise, I'll kick things off if you like. I'll place the vendor bid if that's the case. I'll place the vendor bid at 1,650,000 and we'll go from there. Vendor bids with me now, 1,650,000 is the bid. We'll kick things off from there. You're welcome to take me in a rise of 50 to take me to 1.7 from there if you like. At 1,650,000 now, 1.7 is the bid I look for from here. At 1,650,000 is the bid, 1.7 to put you in front now in the box seat to buy the property here today is where you need to be. You'll need to place your bidder offer now. At 1,650,000 now, I call 3 times. First time in the call now. Second. Third. Final call. All finished and done. At 1,650,000. I know there's some hands in pockets and I know there's some people that have come here to buy the property, but you're going to need to place your bidder offer to do so. That's clear. Otherwise, if I end up passing the property in, you lose the transparency. We negotiate privately with all parties straight after. So it's in your hands, buyers. You'll need to place a bidder offer to negotiate with us from here. At 1,650,000 now, final moments and opportunity if you wish to do so. Otherwise, we negotiate with all parties here today. First call, at 1,650,000. Second, third, final call, all finished and done. Need to know now. I know there's some interest, so I'll hang out and wait for it. No, you don't want me to place vendor bids and pass and negotiate with all parties. You won't have the opportunity to know what's happening with either party. This way it's transparent. It's in your hands still. Can't sell it to myself. At 1,650,000. Still in your hands. Need to bid to buy. Up to you, bidders and buyers. Now need that bidder offer from you. No good just standing there with hands in pockets. It won't buy the property today. 1,650,000 now, calling again 3 times. Need to know if you're in or out. First time in the call. Otherwise, we negotiate privately with all parties. Second, third, final call. All finished and done.
1,650.
I'll take your bid, although at my vendor bid at 1,650. It gives you the first right to negotiate for sure. At 1,650,000, the bid and offer in front. You've got the box seat now to negotiate with us if there's no bidder offer from here. At 1,650,000 now, my party on the right-hand side, they're in the box seat to buy. I will negotiate with them if there's no further bidder offer from here. First time in the call now at 1,650,000 under the tree. Second call now at 1,650,000. Third and final call, all finished and done. We may negotiate with you in just a moment or so if there's no further bidder offer, so I'm going to need to know from all parties here today. If you're in or out, you'll need to place your bidder offer from here. 1.66, I'll take it straight back towards you then if you like, your opposition there now. At 1,660,000 is the bid. At 1,660,000 the bidder offer there from you against you now. Jay will help you if you need at 166 the bid here. At 1,660,000 is the bid. On my right hand side, they've got the first opportunity now to negotiate with you. 670 straight back at you now. 680 he says yes. At 1,680,000 now. 690. 1.7 now. At 1,700,000 on my right hand side now, the bidding between 2 parties at 1.7's the bid. At 1,700,000 on my right hand side, it's against our party here. 1.7 there in front. They look to be in the position to buy here today. At 1.7's the bid now on my right hand side. At 1,700,000 now, I called 3 times. We work with you if there's no better bid. I've made it super clear. First time in the call now, 1.7 here. Second call at 1,700,000.
5,000?
No, only 10s at the moment till I get closer. Third and final call. All finished and done. 1.7 still the bid here. We get to work with you in a moment.
1.71.
7.10 now on my left hand side. Welcome and good luck also with your bidding at 7.10 the bid there. At 1,710,000, 3 parties. 7.20. 7.20 now, Raman on my right hand side. At 1,720,000 on my right hand side now. At 1,720,000 is the bid. At 720 to make it easier, 720 the bid. 730. 740. 740 now. Just the two of you in it perhaps now. 740, 750 they say yes. 760 he says yes. At 1,760,000 now. At 1,760,000 the bid. At 1,760,000 is the bid here on my right hand side. At 1,760,000 is the bid. First time of the call now. 1,760,000 the bid here. Second call at 1,760,000 the bid. Third and final call, all finished and done at 1,760,000 on my right hand side. Need to know now, Raman, if we're in or out, or over here as well, otherwise I'll work with them at 1,760,000 the bid. Fine. Not just yet, but if you maybe throw another one or two my way, I can probably give you a good answer. 760 is the bid. If I pass it into them, I'll probably tell you that we're going to sell it to them. That's the way I see it from here. That's the odds. 765. 775. 775. 780. 790. 795. 1805. On the market, selling now if it makes it easier. 1,805,000 the bid. 805 to make it easy. At 1,805,000 the bid in front. 810 if you will from here. At 805 the bid we sell away. If there's no better bid on the market, selling playing for keeps. At 1,805,000 the bid on my right hand side now. At 1,805,000 against all parties, otherwise we sell to you. If there's no better bid, make it clear, I count it down. First call. At 1,805,000 we sell. Second call. Third, final call. All finished and done at $1,805,000. Selling. Just want to check. 810. 820. At 1,820,000, good strong bidding. 825. Yes. 835. 835. 840. Yes. 840. 845. 845. 850. 855.
1,000 more.
Wait. 855. 855.
856.
856. Sorry, you're all quiet there. I can't hear you from there. 856. 857. 857. 858. 858.
What is 6?
So 20,
Another
860. 861.
another 4.
865. Thanks, Rach. 866. 866. Do we round to 870? 868. 868. 869.
870.
Sorry.
869.
869's their bid. 870. 871. 872. 873. 878. 878. 879.
Another 5.
884.
884. 884. 885. 885. 886. 887. 888. 890. 891. 892. 892. 893. 894. 894. At 1,894. 895. 895, Jay. At 1,895 the bid. 896. 897. 897 the bid. 898. 899. 1.9. 901. We start there, fresh. 901 the bid. At 1,901. 902. 907. 908.
913.
913. 913. At 1,913. 914. 915. 915. 915 the bid. 916.
21.
921. Done. At 1,921. I'll check again. I'll give you a moment. At 1,921 the bid. I wait again and check. At 1,921,000 for the first call. At 1,921. Second.
One more.
922. 922. 923. At 1,923.
One more.
924. 925.
26.
926. 927.
8.
928. 930. At 1,930. At 1,930,000 the bid. At 1,930 the bid and offer on my rights.
935.
935.
Another 5.
940.
Another 5.
945. 950. At 1,950 the bid. At 1,950 on my right hand side we sell.
1,000.
Say again, sorry.
1951.
951.
12.
5.
955. 955. At 1,955 the bid. At 1,955. We're done over there, are we? Permission from you to sell over here. At 1,955, I called 3 times. First time to call now, we sell away. 1,955. Second call, selling. Third and final call, 1,955. We sell. Selling. Selling. Need to know.
One more. Another 5.
956
Oh,
takes us to
16.
nine.
Oh, you- oh,
Do you want to
16.
round it to 960 or 961?
6.
960.
960.
Yeah, next to it, yeah.
960. At 1,960. At 1,960 on my right. This time maybe for sure. At 1,960 I called again 3 times to sell. I'll check again. First call. At 1,960. Second call. At 1,960. Third and final call. All finished and done. Are you sure? Done. 100%. Sell it there. Selling. Selling. Congratulations, we are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another Ray White auction. Have a fantastic weekend.